Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Kara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. Y'all already know it's Sunday, but I don't have a mimosa today. It's mimosas and makeup though, so during the premiere, I am gonna have my little mimosa. I'm getting ready for a birthday party right now. So there's a lot of April birthdays in my family. So I was going to enjoy one of these sparkling ices, and I love like slushies. So it's actually too frozen for me to enjoy. Anyway, Larry's here working on the basement as well, so I'm really excited about that. Today's video is a good old palette rotation, but it's not your regular rotation. It is a palette TERRA MOONS mashup. So if you want to see 3 looks with my TERRA MOONS singles and some eyeshadow palettes I haven't used in a while, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any of these shades or palettes, and if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to connect with another enthusiast that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community because I would love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So y'all, we about to go to this place called Hyper Kids. I can't. I have been in love with my TERRA MOONS singles all week. And one of my earlier videos this week was a swatch party of the new singles that I purchased, which arrived way earlier than expected. And I also had some other TERRA MOONS shades that I just haven't been giving love, and I don't know what's wrong with me because I have not been able to put them down. So I said, well, why don't I just enhance my palettes with these singles this week and try to pull out some palettes that I haven't used or that haven't been calling to me. That'll be the second look, and just do something great. You're gonna see 3 looks in this video. I'll be back at the end to wrap them up, so let's just go ahead and get started. All right, you guys, so today for my palette rotation, I am going to be using Moonspell Volume 2. I did order the new palette by Lunar Beauty, the Nude Prism. It is on its way. I have some of my TERRA MOONS shadows over here as well. I'm not sure if I'm gonna combine the 2 or not. So let's just see where this look goes. If you're not familiar with the palette, here it is. And I've only played around with this one time. Such a shame. Today I'm gonna start with the shade Sally using a BK Beauty A503 brush. Rude. Have on my Urban Decay Primer Potion today. And I'm just gonna go ahead and tap this in.
I wish I was a YouTuber.
You wish you were a YouTuber?
I don't have a camera. I don't do makeup.
You don't want to do makeup? Oh, I can understand that. What would you like to do if you were a YouTuber?
A game.
You want to be a gamer. What kind of games do you like to play? August? Oh, so you would like to stream it on YouTube?
Yeah.
That's a possibility. Excuse me?
What?
You want a camera for your birthday?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's something to think about. I think you might be a little, ooh, this is a nice color. Do you think you're too young to be streaming? What do you think?
Young people post videos.
You're right, you're right. You're absolutely right. All right. So do you feel like you're really good at Roblox?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I think you're pretty good too, from what I've seen.
I play Roblox a lot.
I do need you to get dressed.
Oh.
This color is awesome. Look at this color. This is an awesome color. What do you call this? Peach? I don't know what you call this color, but I really like this. This is, okay. I'm waiting for Granddad. Okay. Let's take the same brush and dip into the shade Cameron. Give us a little, all right, here we go. Yes, this is nice and fiery. I think I'm gonna leave it just like that. That is so pretty. Let's continue with the fire, shall we? Let's not. Let's go into the shade Queenie. All right, now I'm gonna take the shade Queenie using the same brush, tapping that in the outer corner.
I'm cold.
If you're cold, put your clothes on.
Get those covers, okay? I won't be able to get anyone's covers in the girls.
I'm sure Grandma would love for you to get in her covers.
No.
If you ask her. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna switch gears, pulling out my TERRA MOONS, and I wanna go right into the shade Galactic Blossom for my lid. Here's the swatch of that. shade. Look at that, y'all. I am gonna go ahead.
I'm never going to get babysitted.
You're not being babysat, honey, when it's your grandparents.
Why did you say that? Yes, I'm being babysitted.
You're not being babysat, honey. You're 6.
You don't know when to see babies. You say babysat, not
I am taking this shade on a BK Beauty A505 brush. I'm also gonna spray it.
shirt.
No, that's not a shirt, it's a bag.
No, when I was wearing this, it didn't have a hoodie.
It may have been a similar shirt. Look at that, y'all. Come on. Oh, go on, unlock the door for Granddad.
I brush my teeth after that.
Yep. All right, here's the look so far. Let me know what y'all think about it so far. I love it. Love it. Okay, switching gears back into the Moonspell 2 palette. I think I'm gonna go into the shade Luna right here, which looks like a, I'll say more of a crumblier shimmer. We'll see. I'm gonna take the same brush and spray it, and I'm gonna put that on the front part of the lid and blend it right on into Galactic Blossom by TERRA Moons. I think these colors look gorgeous together, and I'm gonna be honest, this is probably the second time that I've done this palette and singles combo situation. I think the first time might have been in my TERRA Moons video that I just did, and I think I'm hooked. Look at that. Stop. These look so beautiful together. Let's go back into Queenie from Lunar Beauty and just tap a little bit on the outer corner and in the crease just to merge it all together. It's like that, nothing crazy. I feel like I need a little more Galactic Blossom. Okay, there we go. And then a little bit of Queenie, like that. Okay, yes, 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 yes. All right, let's go into the lower lash line. Let's go into the shade Gillian. Now, Gillian is this beautiful, vibrant purple shade, and I'm gonna just take it on a pencil brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and place that under the lower lashes. I don't think I'm gonna go all the way across. I think I'm just gonna concentrate it on the front. I'm leaving a little gap here for the inner corner. Wait. I can't. Let's go back into TERRA Moons. Why don't we? Well, no, I wanted Red Giant and I don't have Red Giant, so let's go back to Lunar Beauty. And let's go into the shade Agatha, which is this shade right here. Why was I yelling just now? And I'm gonna go ahead and spray that. We'll see how it comes out. You can barely see it right there. Oh, it's working, okay. It's not extreme, but it's good. Yeah, okay, come on, Agatha. I like that, okay. And last but not least, we have to finish off the lower lashes. And let's just go back into Sally, which was the original transition shade. I'm gonna merge that right on in to Gillian. I love these names, by the way. And that is gonna be the look. Yes. Oh, there goes Larry. Because my basement is still not done. All right, y'all, I'll be back in a second to let you know what else is on my face and my thoughts on this one. Okay, guys, I'm back. Everything's all done. And here is what we came up with today. Let me know what you think about it. I love it. It's kind of like, I don't know, like sunset maybe, I don't know. For my eyes, I'm using 2 liners today. I'm using a ColourPop liner, and this is the shade on my lower lashes. And on my top lashes, I have a thin line of the liquid liner in the shade Wine Knot, which is a burgundy. Burgundy liners are my favorite liners, period. And there's the shade. That's another swatch of Galactic Blossom. I was taking a picture of it. I have on the Melt Supernatural Lash Mascara. For blush today, I'm using the Wayne Goss Veil Blush in Desert Blossom. So this is the shade here. It's very light, you can see it. And I have on the highlighter as well today. And for lips, this is pretty much a given lately. Dior Addict Refillable Lip Shine in the shade Dior Tool, which is one of the ones that was only on the website. And that's what this shade looks like there. So there's the shade. I'm not gonna start on these today because I think you know how I feel. Now let's talk about this look. I had no plans on what I was gonna create today, but I love how excited that I feel about this look, and I think I've just opened up a new creative outlet for me as far as mixing my singles with palettes. And I know I am late to the game with so much in makeup, but I like documenting this journey because I'm gonna look back like, why wasn't I doing this? Like,
what's the matter with you?
What is wrong with me? You know? So I'm really happy with this look. I love the Galactic Blossom shade. I love how it blended so nicely with the Lunar Beauty mattes, as well as the shimmers that I use from Lunar Beauty as well. And as far as the quality of the Lunar Beauty palette, as I told you, I played with it once before. I think those mattes were great. I really love Sally and Cameron together, which were these two, kind of like melony shades. I don't know. This is really nice, and I have not played with this palette nearly enough. Even though this palette is kind of a purpley red vibe, there are a lot of looks that you can get from this. So I really look forward to playing with this more, even if it's in this method of combining it with my singles, because these mattes are great. I have no issue with them at all. I'm also looking forward to the Nude Prism palette and seeing what I can create with that and my singles as well. So I'm really excited to get into 2 more looks with you guys, so let's get into it now. All right, you guys, back with another look. Today is actually Earth Day, so I want to do something kind of earthy and, you know, green. I don't know what kind of green yet though. I am going to be using Amore y Mariposas today, and I'm excited because if you know me, you know that me and this palette, I don't know what it is. So we're gonna use the mattes from Amore y Mariposas today by Melt, and we're going to combine that with some singles from TERRA Moons, my new favorites. So let's get into it. All right, I am gonna start today with a BK Beauty 202 brush into this shade Sentimientos, and I'm going to use that in the transition area. I'm actually putting this in the crease, it looks like. So I'm gonna put this in the crease and then blend up. And I think I'm gonna leave it like that because I'm gonna use Caprino to blend this out a little bit more. Going into Carino, I'm gonna take the same brush and just go over the top of the look with this color. I'm also gonna blend out here on the outer corner and just drag it out a little bit. I'm gonna use a Blend Bunnies B5 brush and go into the shade Gamuchil. That's gonna be like my deepening shade. So I'm going to put this in the outer crease and the outer corner. You can see that this eye is just a little smokier. And you can see that that added some smokiness to the look that I absolutely love. Okay, very nice. Let's switch gears. We're gonna switch gears and go into the TERRA Moons shades. So there's a couple, I don't know, there's a lot that I'm looking at. So Callisto is a really, really nice one. It is a green with a gold. This is one of my older shades, and I believe that this one has been discontinued. So I have that. I also have Hot Spice Cider. Hot Spice Cider is another, I don't even know how to explain this one, but look at that. Look how beautiful that is. We have that. I have the shade Martian. There's Martian. I have the shade Terrestrial, which I think could look really nice with this. There's Terrestrial, which is like a pink, and then you have like a green flip there. I know I used La Lune in my TERRA Moons video, but this one is also really beautiful. There's La Lune. You see that beautiful green? Any of these will go beautifully. I also have the Kiss of a Mermaid. Let's see what this one looks like. I think I'm gonna try to go for 2 shades today, 2 shimmers. Ooh, and Hyperion. Oh no, Veil Nebula looks good too. Hold on. There's Veil Nebula right there. Okay, I think I've made my decision. I feel like I'm on Drag Race. Like, I've made my decision. We're gonna go with Veil Nebula and we're gonna go with Callisto. Those are the two shades I'm gonna use, and then I will find something for the inner corner highlight, probably from the Melt palette. Lately, I've been using brushes for all of the shimmer shadows, just in general, and I started that when I played around with the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 palette, just because I just felt like those shadows have the potential to get some hard pan, as well as my Odin's eyeshadows. So I'm not saying I won't use my fingers anymore, but I've just been practicing with the brushes lately. For my brushes today, I'm gonna use this Sigma shader brush. I'm gonna go ahead and spray again, and we're gonna go into Veil Nebula on the outer corner, or the outer lid. I think this blends so well with the greens from Amore Mariposas. I really like that a lot. And then on this side, I can kind of see a little bit of maybe a peachy gold. I don't even know, peachy pink. So yeah, I love how this is coming out. And I'm gonna stop there, I think, with Veil Nebula and switch over to Callisto. Same brush. This is gonna go on the inner part of the lid, and it's gonna cover up Veil Nebula a little bit. I just like to have a little lightness here. All right, so that's the look thus far. Switching back to Amore Mariposas, I am going to just go back into Gamuchil, which is that deep green, just to blend this out a little bit. Going into the lower lash line now, we're gonna go into Carino and just sweep that under the lower lashes. Give it just a nice little light green under here to pull this all together. I'm not gonna bring this down too low or anything like that, And now we need the inner corner. I'm just gonna take a pencil brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and dip into the shade Tequila. This is one of Melt's more crumbly shimmers, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray that. Tap it right here in the inner corner, which looks beautiful as a highlight. It's not anything super popping, but it does what we need it to do. And there's our little Earth Day look, y'all. All right, I'll be right back with the finished look. All right, you guys, back with the finished look. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, for the rest of the eye look, I used 2 liners by ColourPop, and the shades are Aglow and Canopy. So Aglow is a metallic green, and I use that for the bottom. And then Canopy is a matte green that I use for the top. So yes, I really love my ColourPop liners. Mascara, again, is the Supernatural Lash Mascara by Melt. The blush, again, is Wayne Goss Desert Blossom. So all that stuff is gonna be the same and linked. And then this is my tried and true lip combo. If I don't know what to do, I always go with this. This is my Vive lip liner in the shade Rumor. And I love to pair that with my Dior Nude Look lipstick. I love this velvet formula. It is really great. So that's what I have on. It's my little go-to. To set my face, again, I use the Urban Decay Vitamin C All-Nighter Setting Spray, and that's it. I'm sorry, you guys, if you hear my iPad going off in the background. I love this look. I love the mattes from Melt. I like the mattes from Amore Mariposas. It's just with that palette, trying to find the right combo, but I think I found it using Veil Nebula and Callisto. So those 2 shades are beautiful. I'm really loving the creaminess of the TERRA Moons shades, and now that I have been using them a lot this week, I'm really starting to notice the difference between these shades and some of my others. So I really do look forward to doing more of these palette rotations where I am pulling out just one brand of indie singles so I can really get familiar with the formula. So, all right, so that's that. I am off to work for Earth Day. We've got some cute little activities planned. Nothing really serious or anything like that. Just like little word searches and little Earth Day facts. Oh, we're gonna read the Lorax, so we are gonna do that and hopefully try to watch the movie this afternoon. So I'm excited for that. And and I hope you're excited to do one more look. So let's get into it. All right, y'all, so this is the third and final look, and I'm excited. I told y'all in the intro, I'm about to go to Hyper Kids. I'm not doing anything wild and crazy with this look, and the boys are gonna have a great time. It's like this huge indoor playground, and I also have to stop by Sephora. I am gonna be using this brand new baby here. This is the Viseart Spritz Edit. I ordered it because Viseart had a sale at the end of 2021, and then I just bought like 5 Viseart palettes for no reason that I haven't touched. So this is the palette. I will be using the mattes and maybe a shimmer, we'll see. But I am going to go ahead and just enhance this look with my TERRA Moons singles. So let's get into it. If I can find a brush. All right, we are going to, let's see, I was looking for something more along the orangey vibe, and this is not giving it to me. Switch gears, we're still gonna use that palette. But I'm going to first go into Amber Dusk by TERRA Moons. This is just gonna be a beautiful peach transition. This is more along the lines of what I am looking for. And I'm gonna be using a Refer 27 brush. This is a little fluffier than I'd like, but we're gonna go ahead with that today, because a lot of my brushes look like they need to be cleaned. Doesn't this look orange though? This looks pink. Okay, whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in the transition area kind of lightly. I've used this matte before. This is a beautiful, beautiful color. I like it on me. It's not gonna show up on everybody. And it's not giving you that much pigment, but it just gives you that nice tone, so you have that gradient action. It's taking no effort to blend this out. Didn't even have to tap it in, just went right in with the circular motions, which I can appreciate. Okay, that is good. Let me go into this brown right here, and I'm gonna use a Morphe Coca-Cola crease brush. Doesn't have a special name or anything like that, but just any crease brush will do. I'm gonna go ahead and deepen up the crease. I'm just gonna drag it out a little bit, just give it a little more shape. And I think I'm gonna just go ahead and stop here and get to the next shade, which is gonna be this red, using the same brush for the outer corner. And I love that. Like, this is just real nice and chill. Let's get into some of the TERRA Moons shades now. So, okay, I think I can still go with my original plan. So the shades I was looking at were these 4. We have Bonfire, Martian. I know this one is Axis. Let me see what this one is. This last one here is Terrestrial. I'm gonna show you the swatches. So we have Bonfire, Martian, Terrestrial, and Axis right here. Look at those. We're gonna start with Bonfire, which is this red to orange flip shade. I am gonna go with the finger today. I'm gonna go ahead and put that halfway on the lid towards the outer corner, and I'm basically done. Beautiful. Same thing on that side. And now I'm gonna go into Martian, which is that kind of greeny gold shade. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the front portion of the lid and blend it with my finger right onto Bonfire, just like that. And I love how that looks, so I'm gonna just leave it like that. We're gonna go right into the lower lash line, and let's see, I'm gonna go back into our Viseart palette here. I'm gonna go ahead and take this brown shade here that I used in the crease and just sweep it underneath the lower lash line. For the inner corner highlight, I am gonna go into the shade Axis, which is this bottom kind of peachy green shimmer. And it's just gonna go in the inner corner, so you're probably not gonna see all of its beauty. The brush I use for the lower lash line and for the inner corner is a Blend Bunny's B2 brush. Just gonna go ahead and place that here. This is kind of big for the inner corner, but just was too lazy. Didn't change brushes, so just be careful. Axis is a good one to spray because it's got some bigger chunks in there. You can see that reflect right there. And that's gonna be the look, you guys. Let me know what you think. This was like super quick, super simple. I have a lot of natural light coming in, so I turned down the exposure just a little bit, so hopefully you can see the shades better. But yeah, I love this. This is like, you know, from afar, it's like a little neutral look, and when you get up close, you see it's got something a little special to it. I'm gonna finish this look. I'll be back to finish off this video. All right, you guys, I'm back with the final look. Let's zoom in and check it out. I'm into it. I really like these looks that look kind of basic from far away, but then when you get up on them, you kind of see that shiftiness there. I really like that. So let me tell you what else I have on. So on my eyes, I use the Deep Bronze Liner by Patrick Ta. It is just a matte brown liner. It's not even deep bronze, it's brown. I have on the Melt Supernatural Lash Mascara again. For blush today, I just went ahead and put on my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Blush in the shade Southbound. Really enjoying this. I really, really am. The other looks I did have on the Wayne Goss, but I just wanted like more of a, like, look at that dewiness right there. Like, I'm into that. All right, for lipstick, I have on one of my favorites. This is the Victoria Beckham Posh lipstick in the shade Jump. And I have it on with no liner. I'm waiting for her to have another sale because I would enjoy maybe one or two more of these shades. I wear this one all the time. I do have the matching liner, but I'm not doing all that today. And I'm gonna set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Vitamin C Cactus Flower Spray. So that's it. I really like this look as well. I like all three of the looks. So let's go ahead and wrap up this palette rotation, y'all. I'm enjoying the palette rotation, and I really like that I picked out 3 palettes that have not been getting any love. The Moonspell palette I have merely played with, and that palette is absolutely beautiful. Amore Mariposa's palette, I'm really trying to love on that one. The mattes are great. I just, for some reason, have trouble creating looks with that palette for some reason. So I'm glad I went ahead and pulled that back out because I really loved that look too. And then the Spritz Edit by Viseart. You know, Viseart is kind of like a tried and true brand, but I just hadn't used that palette, kind of forgot about it and was looking to see what I wanted to pair my shades with, and I was like, let me try that. So because I wanted to do the last look as kind of like a more neutral look. So yeah, I'm happy. I love that now I have my indie singles entering the palette rotation. So, you know, this is just all about using the palettes, and I want to circle back. I want to really get to love my collection and know my collection and my palettes really well. And even with the palette rotation, it's going to be tough because I have so many, but I don't want to just use something one time. And I also do want to find creative ways to use palettes because sometimes we just need some, you know, spice in our little makeup life. So I'm happy, you guys. Let me know what you think about this series. If you have any of the things that I mentioned, and just how you're feeling about everything in your makeup world. All right, y'all, thanks so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me on another Mimosas and Makeup. I hope this was therapy for you because it always is for me. So until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself, talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see y'all really soon. Bye.